Please begin.
Thank you, Chairperson. My name is Haruka Chida. First of all, as for their whole argument, they had no evidence, and I want you to confirm that point. And as for the disadvantaged one, they had no data for that, so the possibility is really low. And as for the effect of their disadvantage too, they said that they hardly get job and income tax will get lower, but companies can change hiring time as we have in a back speech, so it can't be a problem. And talking on our advantage one, we show the data which shows Japanese English skill is bad now, so we must increase exchange students and accelerate globalization. So from now on, I'll compare this possibility of our advantage one and their disadvantage one. Negative side didn't explain any process why and how people's academic ability gets lower. However, talking about advantage one, we did explain the process and show the data, so our one is more likely to happen. And I'll compare the importance of our advantage two and their disadvantage two. Their one was Japan will be in serious depression, but they didn't prove how and why it can happen, and it can be even if it happens, it cannot be a big problem because they don't have any data which prove it can be a serious problem. The percentage of income tax is really low. But talking on our impact of our advantage too, it was Japanese university students can have a lot of valuable experience which they cannot do without this plan. This is the most important than anything. Our advantage too is more important than their disadvantage too. For these reasons, we strongly believe that Japanese universities should start their academic year in September. I repeat, as for their whole argument, they had no evidence which proved their opinion, so it's just their assumption. So I want you to confirm that point. And as for the effect of their disadvantage too, they said that they hardly get job and income tax will get lower, but companies can change hiring time as we already said in that speech, so it can't be a big problem. But talking on our side, advantage one, we show the data which shows Japanese English skill is bad now, so we must increase exchange students and accelerate globalization. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We next is the final speech of this round, the native summary speech for 3 minutes. Please begin.
Thank you, Chairperson. My name is Monica. First, as for their advantage one, some Japanese universities such as Kokusai Kyoyo University or Waseda University already start already they allow a full enrollment. So if Japan adopts this plan, nothing will happen. So it's not important. And as for their advantage one, already some students come to Japan. So spring enrollment is okay. Probably it is because of money expenses or foreign students don't interested in Japanese university, so it's not important. And also they said company can change their time to enter company, but they didn't show any evidence. And so that's not reliable. And about our disadvantage one, that if the academic year starts in September, it is very serious because it is difficult for Japan to compete with the other countries. because because the quality of education will decrease, and also academic ability is get lower. It is very serious that Japan will not be able to compete with the other countries, and also Japan won't be the same position with the other countries. So it really serious, and as for as our disadvantage too. Now Japan is in a serious economic depression, and if academic year, if this plan adopted, it is impossible to if plan adopted, Japan is 44 million. It's really big, isn't it? The 44 million with Japan lose, and it's really big problem. So from this reason, we strongly believe that Japan should not start their academic year in September. Thank you all very much.